welcome, friends. Oh no, my camera's looking like got me looking okay. My whole head was like, where am I? Welcome, friends. I'm so glad you're here tonight. We're spending this time together crocheting. So I'm happy to be here with y'all. So I am crocheting a blessing, a crib blanket, stitching love and prayer and comfort into every row. So whether you're making this for a little one in your life or simply crocheting along for peace, tonight is about slowing down because that's what we do out in these streets, right? We slow it down some and creating something meaningful together. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad y'all are here. Let's see who is in the chat. Hello, good day. Sandra Atkinson, hello. We got Nifty in the building. Hello, welcome in. And we got Debbie. Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing great. It's a great day. Y'all, it's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Glad to see you all. Yes, what a pleasure it is to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate you. I know it's a Friday. We were supposed to be here yesterday, but child, I know y'all get sick of me talking about these sinuses, but yesterday was a horrible day, not only for me, but for my hubby too, honey. We been struggling with these sinuses out here in this Florida weather. So I cannot wait till we get to a place where we can breathe all together now. So so welcome in everybody. So I'm glad to be out here with you today. Um, so we're going to go ahead and get jiggy with it here shortly. And hello to all those in the bushes and all those that are on the replay. Listen, I appreciate every last one of you. You feel me? Thank you so much for being here. So what we're doing today is a baby blanket. So I'm excited to do that. It's a blessing blanket. I'm going to show you how far I got. Now, this one that I'm doing, it's kind of like a vintage. What's it called? It's called, I actually purchased this pattern. It's called Parfait Vintage Style Baby Blanket. And it's got so many different things going on, but I'm excited to show it to you so you can see where we are, what we're working on. And I'm going to do that here shortly. So we're going to bring production in and we're going to get jiggy with it. That's what's happening tonight. All right. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's see, I think I got to repeat after the next, how many rows I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After these 6 rows that I have to do, I am going to be, I have to do a repeat of this, I think a total of 2 more times. So, um, from row 7 to row 50, I believe it is. I think I did it twice, but I'm going to show you. It's really beautiful. But before we get into all that, I just want to talk a little bit about the meaning behind the baby blanket, the blessing blanket. Just basically, well, my screen is being special. I want to be right here with you. Let me see. Why are you being special, screen? My screen out here doing all the things. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So just want to share just a little bit that the meaning behind the baby blessing blanket. So basically, a baby blessing blanket is more than a crochet project. We know that, right? It's a handmade expression of love, prayer, and comfort, and hope for a new life. So every stitch carries intention. As the blanket grows row by row, it becomes a quiet covering of encouragement for the baby who will one day be wrapped inside it. So that's wonderful, isn't it? Many people crochet blessing blankets while praying over their child's future, health, peace, protection, and journey through life. So these blankets often symbolize love, taking time to create something by hand, prayer, covering a child spiritually and emotionally, new beginnings, celebrating fresh life and possibility, comfort and security, offering warmth during early moments of life, legacy and care, creating something meaningful that may be treasured for many years. So, a blessing blanket also reminds us that small acts of care matter. So yarn becomes something sacred when it's stitched with intention. You feel me? And when it's stitched with patience and tenderness, even before the blanket is finished, it already holds meaning because love has been woven into every row. So that's what I'm excited about, and I'm excited to share with you. So let me go ahead and show you what we've been working on. Let me bring production in the room. So here comes production. I'm going to get out the way. We're going to make production big. Yay. Okay, see, look at it. Isn't this beautiful? So let me show you the beginning rows. So here's the beginning row. So it's kind of, like I said, it's a vintage parfait blanket. This is the first rows down here. And I usually don't do a lot with white, but I am with this one. So what I end up doing, I was just going to do two colors of pink, but I mean, one pink and white. But what I decided was I did end up getting a solid pink color, which you'll see here. I decided to add a solid pink color into this. Um, I thought it would be cool to do in certain areas. And then you have the pink with all the fun things going on in the middle here. And so I still have, even though this row is beautiful as well, it's got the fun colors, the fun pink here, the speckled pink, and then we have the regular pink. Now these rows here are stitched behind the half double crochets. These are single crochets, lifting that up just a bit. And this row here, family, you see where I'm pointing right here? This row is, these are called Elizabeth stitches. I didn't know that. Oh, I've done this stitch before, but I didn't ever know it was called the Elizabeth stitch, but that's what that is there. And then I have the two half double crochets in each chain one space. Then, of course, we get into our clusters. These are the double crochet clusters, a four cluster here, four double crochet cluster. And then again, we have the half doubles, and then we crochet behind the half doubles with a single crochet throughout here. And then we got a lot of single crochets and half doubles in here, just going in the third stitch behind it, gives it that uh, textured look. Isn't that beautiful? And then, y'all, this is a variation or a modified alpine stitch, this right here, which is really fun. This is fun to do. And let's see, we're back here. Let me see, get that. What are you doing? Who are you? Okay, so this is the, so where am I? Okay, so this was the half double here, two half doubles in the chain one spaces, and half doubles and the um, single crochets that go in that uh, third loop of the half double, which gives it that raised look. So that's where we are today, family. So I'm gonna turn it over so you can see what it looks on the wrong side. This is what it looks like. And that's even beautiful. Isn't that adorable? But you know when you're on the wrong side because you got this nice flat space here. But it's so beautiful. I love it. It's coming along nicely. So I have definitely been using my stitch markers for these because this is one that definitely needs it. Because, child, I will get to crocheting and going crazy out here. So, yep. So this is what's going on for right now. Hello, Nifty said, Kelly, that is turning out magnificent. It's art, very beautiful. Thank you so much. I love it. And Debbie says, that is very pretty, Kelly. Thank you. I appreciate it. So, are you all working on something fun tonight or just hanging out and seeing what we got going on, which is fine too? I'm getting ready to do the going in that third loop of the half double through this row here. So I'm kind of folding it over so because it's a challenge for me to see um, that. Let me show you what I mean. So this is, oh, it came out. It came out. Oh no. I think this was supposed to be right here. Let me see. Yes. So that's one. Let me get back in there. I don't know how that happened, but we're going to get back in there so I can show you. So I'm doing the single crochet in this in the first stitch here. You got to go in that third loop, which is behind that. Okay, so let me show you. So our half doubles are normally, let me see, can you see this? I hope you can. Let's bring some light, more light in the subject. Bring it down so maybe that'll be helpful. Okay, so so these are half doubles, right? And you notice when you're in our half double stitches, which are here, these two, right? Um, you see that V on that side. We got the V on the top here, and I literally just went in. This one you can't hardly. You could see the V on top. I literally in that stitch, in the back, but I end up going in that third stitch. So I'm gonna flip it over so you can see. Okay, there are V's going across. Let me pull this out so you can see what I'm talking about here. So you got a V here. There's a V here. Okay. You see that V going across? This is the third stitch. So we go in that third stitch here. The bottom part. Don't go in the top part. The front, you can see the V's, right? V, V. When you flip it over, same kind of situation, V, V. So what we do to go in, we're going to go in that third loop. And that's what gives it that raised look. So that's what I'll be doing with this row all the way across. Now I've got to do, I think I got to do 56. Yeah, I got to do 56 across. When I get to the 57th stitch, I got to put two single crochets in one stitch because what happens is for this row, when I do the row where it's the two half double crochets in that chain one space, when I do these two, it takes away a stitch, family. Yes, it does. So I have to put that stitch back. And what I do is I go all the way to the half mark, and that's where I put that single crochet in. So I'll do two single crochets in the back in the third loop. So that's the third loop of the half double crochet. This one is. These are right down in there. That V, this one. We're going to go in that one. Okay. I hope that was enough explaining on my part what I got going on over here. Let's see. You said what? You said I am working on my puff flower blanket tonight. Oh, good job. I love that. I know that's going to be cute. You said I am doing a granny square blanket for my church for our next church fundraiser in July. Just finished a matching beanie and scarf set. I used a chunky yarn, very warm. Oh, Debbie, that sounds beautiful. Oh, what a good time. I'm here for it. For sure. You said, Kelly, I emailed a picture of my blanket to you. Okay, I'm going to check it out. And you said, it is a scrap blanket using up leftover skeins. Okay, I am really enjoying it. Okay, I love that. I love that. Let me see. Let's see if we can go to my email here. Let's go. I'm going to go to, let's see, go to my Gmail. Okay, let me move that across over here so we can see where we are at today with the Gmail. All right. 1 second, family. And let me go to my Gmail. Okay. Let me pull that up. Oh, look how pretty that is. Do you mind if I share that, Nifty? So our lovely Yarny family can see how beautiful the beautiful work that you're doing as well. I would love to share that. Is that okay? Let me, if Nifty's okay with it, child, I'm okay with it. It is very beautiful. She out here doing good work. I love that. I love that stitch. You got to tell me about that stitch you're doing. Yes, please share. Okay, let's go get it. I'm going to share with y'all. Where's my share? Mm, there it is. Okay, here comes family. There it is. What do you think about that? Let me see if I can I make this bigger. Let's make it big so you can see. Maximize this. Okay, I'm just trying to make it bigger. Oh, I can't make it bigger. Well, I hope you can see that. Isn't that beautiful though? I'm telling you what, beautiful work there, Nifty. I must say. How adorable is that? Y'all like it? I know I do. I love it. Aren't the colors amazing? She out here doing good work, fam. She's out here doing all the good work. Let's see. I love it. So beautiful. Nifty, you are a rock star, hun. You are an absolute rock star. Oh, for sure. Girl, you better come on out here and do all the beautiful things. Yes. Hi, Crystal. Crystal's here. Yeah, lovely colors, right? Isn't she doing great work, Crystal? I love it. I love it. You are so welcome. It's absolutely welcome. Good work. All right, family. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. Hi. You said, what stitch is that? Lynn McLean. Hi. What stitch is the one that Nifty did? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm asking. Like, hey, Nifty, what stitch is that? It is so pretty. Is it like a bunch of little flowers? Let me know in the chat. We want to know. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, chill. But it would be nice if I put some lotion on. That would work. Yeah. Nifty. And you get a chance, let us know. It does. It looks like a flower. It's so pretty. Oh, it's a puff. That's right. You did say that. Duh. Child, I'm so slow. She said it's a puff flower blanket. So all those stitches are flowers. I love that. And you said hooked by Robin. Yes, I love her. She does great work. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They are. Yes, Lynn, absolutely. You are welcome. So here we are, family. We're getting jiggy with it. So thanks for letting me share with you all today. This is so fun. Now, what is your pink project? Now, this is called the, it's a vintage. I've literally printed this pattern off. I purchased this a while ago. I love it and I just think it's great. It's called the Parfait Vintage Style Baby Blanket. It's absolutely adorable. All the different stitches just bring me so much joy. I just love it. So let me show you again. Let me show you. So this is the back. This is the front. Okay. So it starts out here, starts out with the half double crochets and then the single crochets in the third loop of this half double crochets across. That's what gives it that raised textured look. Then you do the Elizabeth stitch, which is really fun. This is a fun little stitch. Then you do the um, two um, half double in the same stitch, and then you do a double crochet cluster, another half double, two half doubles, another Elizabeth stitch. But you see the raised stitches there, those are the ones where you do the single crochet in the third loop of that half double. So I love that. I started this Tuesday. So this is where I'm at now. I started it Tuesday. Yes, it's something I definitely want to get done as soon as possible. So it was so fun. So fun. So let me get back into this stitch right here. Let me adjust this a little bit. And I'm going to put this, lots of texture. Yes, I love it. It's fun. It kind of keeps me entertained, if you will. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's just different turns, different things going on. It's like, oh, next thing you know, I'm excited to get to the next row because it's going to be something different. So I love that. The alpine stitch, I didn't explain that one. It's this one here. This is the alpine stitch. This is the front. Okay. That's what this is, a modified version of alpine stitch. So this was fun. It's made with a half double and a double crochet. So the double crochet is the stitch that goes down to the next half double, and so you kind of work that out. Yeah, I love this. And this yarn is fire. Absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, sorry, hit my mic there. Sorry about that, guys. Uh, family, sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and do the single crochet in the third loop of the half double crochet in this stitch here, and so you'll see what that looks like. I always have to flip it so I can see it, because child, I can't see it unless I flip it, which is this one right here. So we do just a single crochet in that third loop. Get in there, get in there. There it is. Yep. So that's what I'm working on. So let me know in the chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So let's see. Feel free to hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so already. So, has anybody ever, I know this is a crazy question, but maybe not. Maybe there's some new people out here. Have you ever made a baby blanket before? That's a question that some people may or may not have. I feel like it's a legit question because you never know. Some people may not have ever made a baby blanket. They just make blankets and not baby blankets, but just wondering. Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate that. Have you ever made a baby blanket before? Just let me know in the chat. So just going in that third loop of that half double crochet with a single crochet all the way across. So that's what we're doing here. I have to flip it so I can see it, y'all, because I can't see it without flipping it around. So just going in the third loop. It's that V, you want to go in that stitch. There it goes. Get in there. There it goes. And you do this all the way across. The yarn I'm using today is Crafter's Secret, and I love this yarn. And let's see, the speckled, jumbo speckle, which is super saver. That's what this is. So yes, I'm actually using 3 colors today. Oop. Making sure I get in all there. Don't leave anything on the table. Ends up being so pretty. So see how it kind of raises up that stitch? You said yes. Several for coworkers and relatives. Oh, that's good. You said yes. I have made 2 baby blankets so far. Okay. That's great. You said I make granny square blankets. However, they are usually big enough for a baby as well as older children and adults. Okay, I love that. Yeah. So, I like making blankets. When I first started crocheting, the very first, of course, I made dishcloths, but my very first project that I was excited to make and give away was a baby blanket. And a wonderful, wonderful person that went on to be with him already, she, bless her heart, and she rests in heaven, but she taught me how to do a baby blanket. And I'm so thankful and forever grateful for that. She took time to do that. So, yeah. So, what colors are you using tonight? Are there? I see what we already see. Nifty is out here getting jiggy with all the colors, with the grays, the blues, the browns. She's doing a scrap puff flower blanket. It's so beautiful, and the yellows and the pinks and just all the scrap, the scrap yarn that she has. It just makes for a beautiful flower puff flower blanket. I love that. So yeah. So as you can see, I am going in that third loop of that half double crochet. Oops. With a single crochet. It gives, like I said, it gives it that raised look. So what colors are you all using today? Are you using pretty beautiful colors as always? I haven't met a yarn color that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. And if I've made a color that I'm not completely all the way fond of, I look for a way to use it with a color that I am fond of to give it a level of bling. Mm-hmm. Here we go. So that's basically what I'm doing. Just going in that back of that third loop. It's that V family. Get in there. There it goes. All right. All right. Let's see. One more. Oh, struggling just a little bit with this little stitch. Come on, you can get in there. Sometimes they be a little tight. This yarn is a little stiff. The white that I'm using, it is um, Crafter Secret, but I like it. I like how it feels. It's pretty good though. I do like this yarn. So some stitches be a little bit tighter than others because that'd be how I be crocheting sometimes too. Oh, let's get this yarn up here. Come on, yarn. Let's see. What say you in the chat? Okay, Debbie. She said I'm using Caron Cakes self-striping. Oh, I'm using a multi-pink one at the moment. Oh, that sounds nice. I love that. Isn't that nice? Yeah. And Lynn says, I am working on a Tunisian crochet baby blanket to donate. I'm using red heart yarn. I love that. Okay. You said red heart yarn from Stash. Okay, pastel colors. I love that. Oh, that's going to be so beautiful. You're doing good work over there. You're doing good work over there. I love it. All right, family. So, do you prefer like simple stitches or textured patterns for baby blankets? Let me know. What do you prefer? I like them both. It just depends. Depends on what I'm going for, you know. I like them all. I like simple stitches. I like the granny square stitches and all that. I did family just to let you know, I did look at some hexacardy and I'm like, I don't know which one to pick, videos to pick. So I'm gonna we'll make a decision on Sunday on Kelly's Crochet Adventures channel. Yes, we'll pick one Sunday and go from there. Okay. One and two. So we're getting there. Now, when I get to the middle, that's when I'm at stitch 56. When I get to the fifth, after the 56 stitch, I got to put 57 and 58 in the same stitch, family. Yeah. So I can bring that stitch back that I dropped, that was dropped off of this row. But that's how this pattern goes. It's supposed to do that according to this pattern. That's why I was like, oh, okay. So don't be shocked when I have, instead of 113 stitches, I have 112. Um, so I just need to count. I just do the counting. I don't fold it in half and say, hell, there's where the stitch goes. No, I just go ahead and get to counting in a few minutes to see where I'm supposed to be with this. So, yeah. Let's see, where are we? Oh, no worries about the all caps. You're great. Yeah. Oh no, you are good. I like both. Okay. You said what? The two baby blankets I made, one was the rice stitch and the other was a shell stitch. Okay. Oh, I love that for that. Yeah. So you said it may depend on how much time you have to make the blanket, I guess. Yeah. And how long, well, like with depending on the texture, right? So it could be the texture could be crazy work, but some textures can be done quickly too. So yeah, I get that. 100%. Hello, Sassy Mary in this chat. She said, hello, first time here. I am old and crochet all the time. Girl, honey, hi. Well, honey, I'm old too. we just gonna be old and crocheting together. So welcome in, Sassy Mary. Y'all welcome Sassy Mary in. She is here for the first time, family. What's up, Mary? I am making Sassy Mary. I'm making a baby blanket to send to my niece. She wants me to. This one is going to be a crib blanket, and it's a textured blanket. So right now, what I'm doing is going in the third loop of the half double crochet. So yeah, we owe together, child. You ain't alone out here talking about she owe and she crochet all the time, child. Yes, we here as a family. You hear me? We be old together crocheting. That's why we come out here to have a good time with yarny family members. It'd be hard to find sometimes. So, hello. Look, Nifty said, welcome. Me too. See, we all out here in our big old grown age. Yes, Lynn said the same. We good. Sassy, you're amongst friends and family, honey. Hello, Coley, Nicole, girl, honey. Hi, welcome in. What a pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming. Sassy, this is my favorite YouTube channel. Oh, great place to hang out. Yes, we come out here and hang out, child. We come out here and do all the things. Crochet. Sometimes we don't do crochet. Sometimes we take a break, though. We crochet all the time, but then sometimes we be like, wait, hold up. Let's do something else. And so we do that on Saturdays usually. But this Saturday, y'all keep us in prayer. We do have a funeral to go to on Saturday. So I will not be out here in these streets on Saturday. So that makes me a little sad. But it's gonna be all good. You just finished a granny square blanket in Red Heart Retro stripes. Ooh, I bet you that's pretty. I love it. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, welcome, Sassy. Let's get Sassy some welcome. She said, thank you, everyone. Girl, honey, child, you welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. So I'll be out here for just a little bit longer. But just want to come out and see how y'all doing, see what y'all doing, what y'all working on. We out here trying to be a blessing. So this is going to my niece. She wanted me to make some baby blankets to send to for her pop-up shop. She's doing a top pop-up shop, and I've been doing all the crocheted items for her pop-up shop. And so it's about that time to get some baby blankets out here. So that's what we doing. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Prayer to you and your family, Kelly. Thank you. Yes, my husband's best friend's mom went on to be with the Lord. So, yep. So we're gonna go to that funeral tomorrow. I think it's at 11 or something like that. Yeah, no, we'll probably be there for a while with the family and everything. Yes, welcome. Debbie's welcoming you. She's from Australia, Sassy. Yeah. Let's go, fam. All right. Let's see. I might have another question for you. Give me a second. Let's see. All right. Let's see. What's our questions in the chat? Bada 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 bow. Okay, so The last question I asked was, do you prefer simple stitches or textured patterns for baby blankets? The next question is, what blessing would you speak over a new baby? Oh, that's a good question. What blessing would you speak over a new baby? I would speak just love and happiness and joy. Yeah, the blessing of joy of having wonderful parents, you know? Oh, you live in Missouri close to Kansas City? What? Cool. Sassy. That's cool. Child, I'm out here in this hot as I don't know what blazing hot Florida weather out here, and then I'm in the northern part of Florida, so it's not the southern part. So I'm like Tallahassee, Florida. Yeah, that's where we're near Tallahassee. We're outside of Tallahassee, so to speak. But yeah, we're out here. It's nice and country out here. The roosters be waking me up in the morning. No, they do be out here saying that early. You be like, huh? Child, what y'all doing? Yes. See, I'm a city girl. I'm actually from Ohio, and so Columbus, Ohio, to be exact. And so, yeah, let me count these stitches that I did. I got to see where I'm at. See if I'm almost there. Let's see. I knew I did more than I needed to. That's 56 right there. And I need to do two more. And this is, I just got to do one more inside that and we're good. Oh, cool. Coley, you're close to Columbia, Missouri. Wow. Coley. And you said my daughter, son in law, and grandchildren live in South Carolina. Wow. That's cool too. Man, everybody be out here, out in these streets. I just got to put another stitch in this stitch. Ugh, here we go. So did I do that right? I'm supposed to do just two in here. Let me try again. Okay. I got to do two stitches in this stitch. So it's one and two. There we go. I'm glad I didn't have to frog a whole lot. Chill, I'll just be out here just crocheting away. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, family, feel free to do so. Just one and one more here. Okay. So I'm almost done with this row with this stitch for sure. You said, wow, I know exactly where that is. I grew up in Jefferson City. Oh, wow, look at them. Y'all out here. Families everywhere. What I mean is yarny family, crochet family, the fiber arts community be close. And we don't even be knowing it sometimes. I got to tell y'all, listen, let me tell y'all how crazy it was. When I lived in Columbus, Ohio, When I tell you I live down the street and round the corner from TL Yarn Crafts from Tony, I was like, girl, we literally go have coffee right now. Yes. And it was so cool. It was so cool. But we didn't get to have that coffee. We were supposed to, but we didn't get a chance to. But that's okay. She ended up moving to Michigan because that's where she's from. I was like, girl, I literally just found out we neighbors and you leaving? When I say neighbors, I could probably walk to her house. Like it'd probably take me about if I walk, well, let me say I could drive to her house. I would say that. I could drive to her house, probably take me 4 minutes to get to her house. 4 or 5 minutes, depends on the light. That was crazy. But she moved to Michigan to be closer to family, and I get that. Her and her hubbins and her cool little animals. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. But we never know how close we are to our wonderful Yarny family. Okay. Well, so I hope y'all are having a fantabulous time working on your projects. What I'm doing is you're probably like, what are you doing? Why does that look so weird? Because, child, I got to, I can't see the stitch. So this is the half doubles. So I got to go in the third loop of the stitch. So I got to flip it around so I can see where that third loop is. Because, child, I can't see it on the other side. I don't have that where you can just guess and put it down up in there. And sometimes it be that third stitch be just a little bit tight, like this one right here. It's a little tight and loose at the same time. What I mean is, it looks like it's a little bit splitty, but there we go. We got in there. So I can't see it on this side. This the front. So all I'm doing is single crochets in the back of the third loop of the half double crochets. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Here it is. And it's like that V. It looks like a V. Let me show you. See right here on the other side, it looks like a V right here. So that this stitch is that third loop. hmm So that's what I'm doing. Hey, Gina. Gina Duncan is here. Welcome in. Good evening. Cuddles and hugs to the royal court. Oh, yes, the royal court. They in here. I think they chilling right now. Yeah, that's Gizmo right there. You said I call the stitches that look tight and loose my wonky stitches. Yeah, yeah, because they be out here being wonky, sassy. Oh, yes, I have water in my cup too. Let me take a little bit of water. What's in y'all's cup tonight? Anything, drinking anything tonight? I'm just drinking water. Y'all, I made this really, hey, listen. I made a dessert tonight with 3 ingredients. Y'all ready? Okay. I took some crushed pineapples, And I took a can of crushed pineapples and a can of uh, chunky pineapples because I didn't have another can of crushed pineapples, so I just used them both. And I poured them in a bowl. Then I took some vanilla pudding and put that in a bowl with it, and I mix it all up, stir, 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 until it all got together and started getting thick. So as soon as it gets thick, I stirred, stirred, stirred some more. Then I stopped, and guess what? I put like a Cool Whip in it, but the Cool Whip is made with like a coconut alternative. It's alternative. It's called So Whip, So Whip. It's but it's a coconut made with coconut. Okay, and like with coconut oil, whatnot. So I put that in there. I folded that in there, y'all. I folded it, folded it, folded it. And then on the top, I found an almond. Y'all know those cans that have like the whipped cream. But I found one made with almond milk or whatnot. So I put that one on there. And then I found some really good graham crackers and I crumbled them up and sprinkled those on top. And I had some fresh pineapple sitting around that wasn't in the can, and I just cut those up and I put that on top too. And I put that in the refrigerator. That's gonna be our dessert for tomorrow. Oops, that's gonna be our dessert tomorrow. So just a few little recipes. Made a nice little pudding treat, something cool. I'm sure you could do that with any other fruit if it's whatever your favorite fruit is, but that's what I did. Yes. You got water in your cup? Okay. Dr. Pepper Zero, let's go. And drinking sparkling ice wild cherry. Okay. That sounds good. Y'all out here drinking those drinks. Yeah, I'm just doing water, but I made that pineapple dessert for me and my husband. It's called pineapple fluff. It's like whatever, man. So the only thing I didn't put on there was I'm trying to find desserts that I could make that are that aren't super sweet, but I'm gonna make them with whatever fruit I have. So like I said, I have some fresh pineapples that chunks that were cut up. I put those on top. But I did do the crush. Next time what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a whole pineapple, y'all, and I'm just gonna put it in a blender and crush it up myself. The parts that I need crushed up. And then the rest I'm gonna just use, you know, for a topping or whatever. When I make that again, I wonder what it tastes like with fresh pineapples. That's gonna be good. But I just wanted to make something for me and my husband's sweet treat that ain't gonna um that's not too bad. Well, you said hubby came home from work and bought me my favorite lemon filled donut. Let's go, hubby. Tell your hubby he's a rock star, sassy. I love lemon too. Lemon's one of my favorites also. Mhm. You said yes, all fresh pineapples sounds so good. Yes. I just wanted to do something simple cuz I want to have desserts, but I'm trying to stay on the healthier side of things. I didn't want to do, I love cake and stuff, but I was like, child, I can't have cake every day. So, I figure if I make something like that with a graham cracker crust, it'll be good. So, and you just stick it in the refrigerator for hours until the next day or whatnot, and it'll be good to go. It'll be better tomorrow. I tasted some already. It said 2 hours. Man, just make it for overnight, like before you go to bed or something. Make something like that. Put it in the freezer. It'll be ready the next day. But tomorrow for breakfast, we're going to have fruit again because I'm trying to get more fruit in our lives because we haven't been eating fruit like we normally used to. We come to Florida and not eat fruit. Who does that? I'll take that back. We did have some mango. It was really good. We had mango. Oh, and dragon fruit. We did have dragon fruit, but it's not been as much as we normally would have ever since I've been on the road and here we moved here to Florida for a bit. We haven't had fruit like I thought we would. We did have some watermelon, but I don't know what was going on. The watermelon wasn't as good as it usually is from out here. So definitely want to grow my own. Okay, so that's the last one, family, right there. Okay, so now I need to do what's next. Um, oh, I got to do HD. Oh, I got to do the same thing again. So I'm on row 47. So I need to check. Excuse me. Chain one. So this, you see why I kind of keep my, this is why I keep my stitch markers. Let me do it this way. Close and nearby, family, because this pattern, the way it is, it's easy to get tripped up on this pattern. So, because just how the stitches end and everything, it's like you got to watch where you're at. Like this is actually the last stitch. I'm done with that. So now all I need to do is chain one and turn my work. But I always be like, yeah, chain one, turn my work. But that looks like a chain, but that needs to be worked in, but it don't. So let me take this out. I'm gonna turn my work. Here we go. Ooh. So I did chain one and turn my work. And so I need to do half double crochets in each stitch across. So I'm just going to do that here. Take this out. Okay. That's my first half double. And put this, I'm going to use this one. Put this one back. Yeah. There we go. And half double all the way across. Yay. Half doubles are my favorite stitches of all time. Even though what stitch is sneaking up on this one is the extended single crochet. I love that stitch so much. I love the texture of it. It is so pretty. I'm gonna have to make a pattern with that stitch. I don't see a lot of patterns with that stitch, but I like that stitch for when I'm doing graph gans because it is so pretty. So pretty. Okay. Okay. It's coming along. There it goes. Very nice. Just beautiful. So I'm gonna finish this row with y'all tonight, and then we'll call it a night. I got a little ways to go. So, what's your favorite stitch in the chat? I know I've asked y'all before, but I keep asking because I don't even remember what everybody's stitches favorite stitches. But this is just mine, the half double. You said double crochet is your favorite. Yeah, I love that, Nifty. Double crochet is very nice. I do like it, especially with this alpine stitch. Well, as being part of the alpine stitch, to have the double crochet looks good. But the modified version with this, I love this. Can you see it? Those double crochets. I love it. You said don't know, but don't know if I have a favorite, but dislike the treble crochet. Now I understand about the treble crochet, but what I do, I treble crochet is not my favorite, but what I do like about the treble crochet is what it looks like in the Bavarian stitch. I love it for that. That's about it. That's the only place I love it, right there in the Bavarian stitch. Those are treble crochets. And it works really well. I understand though. I get it. Trust me, I know. That treble crochet be something else. But I love it for that Bavarian stitch. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. You said it just leaves big spaces in my work looks wonky. Yeah, now if you do the Bavarian crochet stitch, it won't look like that. I understand. That's like I get it. Yes. Yes, absolutely sassy. I agree 100%. However, with the Bavarian crochet stitch, it won't look like that. You got to try it. If you get a chance to try it on a day that you are willing to be adventurous with the treble, then you'll be like, okay, this is what we're doing. Yeah. And have patience with yourself with it, but it won't look wonky once you use that. But I definitely get it. You said, I love the open oyster stitch, but it's done with double crochets. Okay. Open oyster stitch. I love that. Okay. That's pretty cool. I actually have never heard of that stitch, but I love that for the double crochet stitch for real for the series of double crochets. Okay, so this is let me grab me some more yarn. It's on the inside of my blanket. Okay, should be okay. Should be on the outside now. Yep. Oh no, sassy for real. You said I am 71. I don't get adventurous anymore. Okay. Don't worry, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about the Bavarian stitch ever. Because if you ain't trying to venture out, child, don't do it. But if ever you feel the need to do something different, that is definitely one to try to see how it turns out. Mine turned out pretty okay. I was very surprised and shocked. And like you said, the treble crochet is definitely my least favorite stitch ever. I'm not even gonna kid you. Least favorite. Um, but I do love this half double. So, and like I said, the what's sneaking up on the half double is the extended single crochet stitch, and I love that for the when I'm doing the graph gans. Mm-hmm. Yep. When I'm doing the graph cans family. Okay. All right. We are almost at the end of this row. We're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. Little ways to go. There we go. We're getting in there. My sinuses are giving me the blues a little bit tonight, but that's all right. It's going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Yes, it's going to be all right, fam. All right, so we come in here. I'm going to do that there. Yeah. This is going to be a chain 1. I don't know. Chain 1 right there. This stitch right here. I'm just going to stick this right here. Well, no, I'm going to put this one in there. I got a few things I got to do tonight before I can pick this back up, but so far so good. I'll put this in here like so and like that. Get in there. Don't be disrespectful. Yeah, there's the disrespect. Just gonna split that yarn. That's what you want to do. Don't do that. All right, so that's that first stitch. This is the chain 1. I'm gonna put this around this. Hey, if I got stitch markers, I'm gonna use every last one of them. You hear me? Oh, stitch markers keeps us all safe, and they can be your best friend. All right, that's the chain 1 right there, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. All right, so I did those rows. I'm gonna come back. Let's see where I got next. I gotta work in the third loop again, going all the way across. So I'm gonna do that later on tonight before I go to bed. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow because we have a funeral to go to. So I'm gonna do that and then get back to crocheting. But this is it right for now. That's the work for tonight. I love this. This is so nice. This is so, so nice. I love it. I love how this pink has all the fun stuff going on in it. And I love the regular soft pink here. This is nice too. This is so nice. I can't wait to do the blue one. I'm doing a blue one like this as well. So it's 2 that I have to do. So I wonder how long it's going to take me to finish it. But it's coming along. I love it. Y'all are doing fantabulous work as well, okay? Y'all out here doing all the things pretty and beautiful. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes, absolutely, Lynn. So we're going to say goodnight to production. Good night, production. You've been amazing. You've been in these streets doing all the things. Production has been good today, fam. So we say goodnight to production. Yes. And listen, y'all stay blessed and stay encouraged. Again, I won't be out here tonight, but I will be out here Sunday. So we'll figure out Sunday what Hexy Cardi will work on. So it'll be fun. You said it will sell fast. You think so? I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. It's going to be for a definitely good price. Okay. Sassy, you've been amazing. Oh, thank you, Sassy, honey. Thank you. Now listen, when I say we'll be back tomorrow, Sassy, I mean on a Sunday, we're going to be on my other channel. It's called Kelly's Crochet Adventures. Feel free to drive over there because that's where we'll be. Okay. If you subscribe, make sure you hit all the notifications, the one that says all whatnot, so that you'll know every time I'm out in these YouTube streets, okay? So thank you so much. I love y'all. You guys are amazing. Thanks for going live tonight. Oh, yes, I had a great visit with you all as well. Y'all are all amazing, all amazing, okay? So just know there's something deeply special about crocheting for a new life, right? Each stitch becomes a small act of love and prayer, creating a soft, beautiful reminder that this child is ready and this child is already cherished as well. So tonight we're not just making blankets, but we're creating comfort and blessing and warmth one gentle row at a time. So I'll say this little closing prayer. Lord, thank you for the gift of new life and the joy of creating with our hands. Bless every blanket being made tonight and every child who will one day be wrapped in its warmth. May these stitches carry comfort, protection, peace, and love. Let every row remind us that even small acts of care can become lasting blessings. Amen and amen and amen. I love y'all. So we will see you all real soon, Sunday, around between 7:45 and 8. I hope to get out here a little bit early. If I can get out here earlier, child, I'm going to do it. All right. All right. So stay blessed, stay encouraged. Until next time, family, I love y'all. Y'all stay encouraged. May the Most High bless you and may heaven smile upon all of y'all. All right. Big old hugs and love. Until next time, family. Bye.